What you're going to get from a lobsterman is real. We are farmers of the sea. We are conservationists. We are environmentalists. We are stewards of our resource. People need to understand that that's who we are. 99% of us lobstermen are good, hardworking, dedicated, independent, strong-willed, strong-hearted people. They call them imaginary lines, and imaginary lines have been the nucleus of our industry. And if we didn't have them, it would be mayhem. The Coast Guard does not police this industry. They police the rules and the regulations, but the fishermen themselves police imaginary lines. And if we could take a chart of the whole state of Maine, and every particular island and nook and cranny took and wrote their imaginary lines, it would be a cobweb and it'd be just like a big confusion. But everybody who fishes around, everybody knows each other's lines. And I will defend my territory to the death.
But it was a lot different them days than it is now. Old wooden traps, hauled them by hand, rowed my boat with a pair of oars.
I'm a fourth-generation lobsterman. That's all my family's ever done. I fish off the southern end of Matinic Island. I've been in my family for 350 years. That's my life. It's my heritage. It's my lifestyle. It's all I've ever done. When we were born, we were getting a lobster license regardless. I had my lobster license since I was 4 years old. I've been hauling traps since I was 5 years old. And so this is my life. This is what it's all about.
I got a license when I was 7 years old, but I had traps when I was 6, and I never stopped. Lobsters were 10 cents a pound. They went up to 12 and we were tickled to death. I'm still trying to fish my 800 traps. It's about all I want to do. I always said I'd rather have friends than a barrel of lobsters any day.
My name's Keith Jordan. I started on my own when I was 10 years old. I went with my father before that, but he let me have a rowboat when I was 10. I think I hit my first outboard when I was 11 or 12, so long time. We're catching plenty of lobsters, but we're not getting any money for them off from the boat. You know, a lot of that has to do with the economy. So yeah, our price is really low. We'll get $3 a pound right now. You gotta catch a lot of lobsters just to overcome the expenses of doing this, so.
What's the boat? You see it, the guy on a boat.
I was a commercial fisherman all my life, lobstered when I was a kid. As a teenager, I wanted to live in Portland. There's just more going on.
He builds beautiful boats. I never know what he's going to dream up. He said, come on, Dawn. Go with me. Now you sit down, because we're going to go fast. So I got up by the dash, and I'm sitting in, he goes. And I slid from there down to the stern. But on my rear end.
It gives us something to do in the winter months. In the summertime, there's always plenty to do on people's boats or the outboards or something. We had to do something just to keep busy. So that's a winter ride, and the convertibles for the summertime. So.
We're all at a place called Ski Chevrolet up here, where the boys go in the afternoon. And thought we ought to build an amphibious car boat. Ski likes to pass and make his mark around. That's what we dreamed up. Everybody's always wondering what we're going to come up with the next year.
But at a boat race, you are a gentleman. You know, and I think that we all come together regardless of what you think about that person. We are at a venue where you just let that all disappear.
You had the lobster smacks or the person that was out hauling lobsters that day, so whoever got in first got his catch unloaded first. And naturally that formed into a series of people racing. Well, I beat you today, but tomorrow the other guy happened to get in first. He got his catch unloaded.
Flag doesn't drop, the race doesn't start.
official liner-upper of the boat races.
Flag doesn't drop, we outright jumping the gun.
Come on!
I don't care how big your boat is. I'll reset them all day.
You guys shouldn't let that display of ignorance go unnoticed, I'll tell you. Let's get a good start here, let's go.
Nobody cheats. Nobody cheats at all. But if you're not winning, you're not cheating.
68.1. We're enjoying this! 2010 boat races! They're putting their survival suits on.
It's the coast of Maine. It is what it is. If you don't like the weather, just wait a minute, it'll change.
It's nice to see these guys out of the shop and see them having a little fun instead of just working all the time.
The Daytona 500 of lobster boat races live on the Mountain of Pure Rock.
If you take every individual territory, whether it's from Portland to down east, or wherever you are, to every little island, every little territory, you're going to find family. You're going to find husbands and wives and cousins and nephews, and it's all family. And that's what's so very unique and cool about this industry, and people don't really understand it. It's a family business.